Here we go. Now you can see it. That black smoke just filling the screen there. That's what prompted those closures. At least one semi-truck was burning after a crash in the westbound lanes. Now our crews, we have them stationed on the ground. Also Air 15 overhead giving us views of that scene. Boy, just a terrible way to start the holiday weekend. There is some good news, though, in all of this. We are told the driver of that semi-truck, look at what's left of it, that driver escaped alive. So that's some good news here, but certainly those backups, bad news for drivers. So let's get right out to ABC 15's Justin Pizzera. He's live near that scene for us. Justin, what's the latest?
I can tell you that traffic is starting to trickle through, Danielle. We've got 2 lanes of traffic open right now, but I got to tell you, once they start to clear this wreck, they're going to have to shut down I-10 again. So just a heads up, if you're going to be taking I-10, it will shut down. But I talked to folks that actually were here. They witnessed this crash. I'm right outside the I-10 Premier Auto Sales. It was packed. They were just starting their day when they saw this crash happen. Some of these folks actually had to jump the fence trying to get to those 2 people that were inside that semi. They were grabbing fire extinguishers, basically anything that they could, trying to get this fire out. One witness said that he heard the screeching and he looked and he could basically see a trail of fire along I-10 wherever that semi was braking. Then that semi hit the wall, and they said pretty much it just instantly went up in flames. This is what that witness had to say.
The semi truck just slammed his brakes on, like to avoid the accident. He didn't hit them, and in doing so, he caught his tires on fire. So it was like a trail of fire, and then he slammed into the side here. So I jumped the fence. I ran over there, dodging through the traffic. I grabbed a fire extinguisher that someone had, and I was just trying to, but it was immediate engulfed.
So that guy that you heard right there, he was a firefighter and paramedic, so it was just instinct for him. But I do want to show you something back out here live. One of the problems that firefighters had to deal with was the lack of water, so they were actually cutting through fences here on I-10, trying to get to any source of water that they could. So again, I-10 is going to have to be shut down again so they can clear all of this wreckage. ADOT also has to come out here to look at the road because this is rubberized asphalt. They have to make sure that the road isn't damaged. Also, if you notice, this fire was burning so hot, it actually charred that sign up there. They have to make sure that that sign is structurally sound. So all of this is going to take a while. The good news, of course, everyone is okay. They made it out alive, and that traffic, again, Danielle, just starting to trickle by, 2 lanes open on I-10.
Good sign for drivers that things are starting to get moving again and that no one was hurt. But it is all about safety as far as when they can reopen. So let's take a look at what this is doing to traffic in that area. The big backups right now are westbound, starting in the Ahwatukee area. So you might want to take the Santan Freeway over to the Loop 101. If you are heading eastbound, try taking Loop 202 from the mini stack. Again, DPS and ADOT both telling us to expect extended delays. We're talking hours for this closure.